Well, not exhausted, but anyway, you are coming to the end of your presidency, and definitely being a member and being a presidency is a little bit different. You can imagine.
Ambassador, sorry, this is a matter that's not really a New York matter, it's a Geneva matter, but that report by Bachelet on the Uyghurs, we're hearing from the UN Human Rights Office, is going to be published before the end of the day. Have you had a chance to see that report? And if so, what do you make of it?
Well, we have made it very clear to the High Commissioner and on a number of other occasions that we are firmly opposed to such a report. We all know so well that the so-called Xinjiang issue is a completely fabricated lie out of political motivations, and its purpose definitely is to undermine China's stability and to obstruct China's development. And the Human Rights High Commissioner should stay independent and should avoid interfering in China's internal affairs, and should not resign to the power politics pressure of a number of Western countries.
As you know, Ambassador, this is her last day in the job. Do you think it's somewhat cowardly? She's almost leaving the report on the table as she runs away.
Well, still, we haven't seen this report yet, but as I said, I have made my position very clear. We are completely opposed to such a report. We do not think it will produce any good to anyone. It simply undermines the cooperation between the United Nations and a member state. It's completely an interference in China's internal affairs.
Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I also
Can I also thank you? I know it's to do with the climate, but let's not wear ties again. It's better without ties.
Well, it's up to France to decide what we should do in September. But I do wish to say thank you to all of you for your support, for your attention to the work of the Security Council in August. It's not, well, I told you that it might be a light month, but actually it's not. And the world is far from being tranquil, from being peaceful. The Security Council also keeps busy in the whole month in response to various of peace and security issues, while we are focusing on in responding to the new developments. We have been also thinking about how to cope with those issues with some sort of long-term vision and a strategy. It's not easy, but we are trying hard. And against the backdrop of growing challenges, peace and security challenges, I think we have to realize that the Security Council is more relevant, is more important in settling all these issues. However, the Security Council, as I said, is not performing in vacuum. Its strength is from member states, from the Security Council members. What we do need is solidarity, dialogue, and cooperation. What we also need is to pursue multilateralism, to uphold the purposes and the principles of the UN Charter. The failure of the Security Council is in nobody's interest. China, even though we are ending our presidency today, we will continue to play our part in making the Security Council more efficient and more effective. You know that we are holding our 20th National Congress of the Communist Party in a few weeks' time. It's supposed to be in October. With that, definitely China is standing at a new starting point. China is entering a new journey in our development, and China will continue to be willing to make more contribution to the work of the United Nations. Sincerely hope that with the efforts of all of us, we are making our world a better place to live. President Xi has launched a global development initiative, a global security initiative. I think those initiatives are really responding to the current challenges of today's world, which also point to the right direction in the settlement of those challenges. Let's really work together and to make sure that the United Nations matters, the Security Council matters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. And when your State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi is here for UNGA, if he could do something with the press, it would be great if you could arrange
I
it.
think he will have a lot of chances to speak to the press, but let's think about what will be the best way. Okay.
Lovely to meet him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ambassador.